Hello and welcome back to the farm. I actually might have some good news. My brain fart from the previous episode where I asked for this grass field to be cut, tedded and baled, I do believe they only wanted hay bales. Because we made silage, well, I made silage bales, absolute brain fart on my part. So, what I did was I cancelled the contract. If we go across, the contract failed. I mean, just ridiculous. It failed. So, it is what it is. Am I gonna be clumbered with the cost of the job? I'm not entirely sure. Let's find out. Have I? So wait a minute. I haven't got any penalty for not doing a contract, and the only thing I haven't got a penalty is because these are not registered as hay bales, they're silage bales. So, if that is the case, then I have just figured out that we can make a lot of money, if, you know, permitted. We got a lot of silage bales off of this field. I mean, we got a lot. And what I've been doing so far is I've literally just been driving these. Where's the entrance? There it is. I've been driving these over to the BGA. Yes, my brain fart could have actually paid off. Got us a lot of silage bales, and if we look on here, and if we actually go down to silage, tomorrow, the 2nd of summer, the second period of summer, whichever you want to call it, it's not a bad price, but we got these silage bales for nothing. We got a lot of silage bales for nothing. So if you do want to make a decent amount of money, this contract here was to make, I believe, hay bales. All it asked for was a field to be mowed, tedded and baled, but my brain fart didn't register it, and I actually baled it for silage. Yeah, don't ask me why, I don't know. Another Mr. P brain fart moment there. The train definitely pulled in and was in there for a fair while. Still can't believe I did an absolute brain fart like that, but it could have possibly paid off and give us a decent amount of money as well. Because once we get over to BGA, you want to see how many silage bales we got off that field. We didn't incur any penalty for not completing the contract. We got a lot of silage bales for nothing. The Hulk's now got something to do. Bless it. Can I get across there? I'm not supposed to, but I'm sure I can. There we go. Does the Hulk have the power? Of course it does. The Hulk can do whatever it wants. But look over there. Did you slightly see? There are a lot of silage bales. And no doubt it's done its normal trick of when you stack them near each other, they just start wobbling all over and fall. It already looks like a couple's wobbled and fell. Okay, whoa, wait, how did that one get there? Okay, looks like one row is full. How? I wish we could pick these up on console, it'd be so much easier. But the row there, how was that row? How was that fallen? Not knocked any of these. Okay. And this one. How did that fit through there? You see him slightly wobbling every now and again, but... How on earth did that fit through that gap? There's no way that fit through there. Okay. But just look at all these bales. I mean, look at all them. That's how many bales we got off of that field. All free money. Did I plan it that way? I definitely didn't. But it has worked out. Mr. P's brain fart. And I have to admit, it was an absolute accident. You know, I could have taken total credit, but yeah, credit's due. I messed up. But that is a lot of silage bales for free. I mean, I am so pleased with that. Definitely makes up for me removing mods and having to pay again for equipment. That definitely didn't help. But as you can see, we'll see. You finished? Okay. But as you can still see, we are on $30,711. And we got all of these silage bales. Can I jump up here? Come on. Can I jump on that? Yes, I can. Can I jump on that? Yes, I can. Can I crawl up there? Yes, I can. But just look at all those silage bales. I am going to have to... I don't know what it's called now. It used to be called the Wobster. But I don't know what this thing's called now. Let's just check. 21 hours to go, and these would have all fermented. Wow. And seriously, that cost me $3 for that? Just to find out what it was, or how long these got left. $3? Could have got me a drink and a packet of crisps. That's extortionate. But still, I mean, if you're going to do this, look for a contract that does not require it to be wrapped. And wrap it anyway. Bale it all. Wrap it. And, yeah, I mean, the contract only asked for the field to be mown or cut, tedded, and baled. Whereas my brain fart, I cut it, baled it, and wrapped it, and it didn't need wrapping. And I didn't ted it either, because, you know, I'm just lazy. Because I had an absolute brain fart. But you want to make some money, do that, because that is a brilliant way to... a brilliantly horrible way of getting money off somebody else's field. But you got to feel bad. But the amount of times I've had a brain fart, and you know, I've uninstalled things, lost out on a lot of money. I mean, the amount of things we've just had to buy again. I mean, like the sprayers and all the likes, definitely didn't help. But what do we need to get done now? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. So let's head on over to the old Mapsicus and see what we are at. Cultivate growing stage. How are our fields looking? 91, looks like the corn is soon to be ready. Along with the barley there. And what we've got over here. Okay, so looks like that is that barley and oat. Yeah, barley and oats. They're not going to be long, and they will be done. And how we're looking weed-wise. do have a fair amount of weeds on the field. How about fertilization? Wow, okay, we do need to start getting out. I know on fertilization contracts it can use manure. So I wonder if I was using our manure spreader, chucking a little bit on 62. Possibly just looking at going out with our sprayer in the Massey Ferguson, because I do believe that is our only tractor with a 3-point linkage at the front. So we need to get that done. I want to try and get some good fertilizer stages on our fields, because due to the comments, I am now slowing time down so we are able to get things done. Oh, I just didn't expect to really have that brain fart of wrapping bales when they really didn't need it. So, all fun and games, but looks like we've found a loophole, and that contract comes up again. You'll have to let me know in the comments if that type of contract does come up again. Should Mr. P take advantage of a thing he did wrong, but could possibly make free money if ever that job does turn up again? Let me know in the comments down below. You'll have to try it if a contract like that does turn up. That just requires it to be tedded and wrapped. Just cut it, bale it, wrap it, cancel the contract, keep the bales. Working out so far, and the only money we used is the $3 extortionate price for just checking how long we had left on those bales. So just under 1 day we'll be able to get those sold, which is spot on, fantastic, and absolutely marvellous. So I'll see you back at the field in a minute, and we're going to get out our sprayer, or the Kverneland set with the front tank and the back attachment. And have I left that door open? Yes, I have. No surprise there, Mr. P. So, like I said, I'll see you back at the farm, and we're going to get some fertilizer on our fields to improve our yield. And apparently Mr. P can't steer. And yes, I didn't forget to spray these much. I just thought I would leave them here because I know how much you like watching me wash and clean the equipment. Wink wink, nudge nudge. But yep, I've got to quickly clean these. I've got to get these put away. My bad. Completely forgot about it. I just got too overwhelmed and excited about those silage bales. As you do, free money for nothing. Oh, yes please. Right, so that's these cleaned. So, I will see you in a minute. You didn't see a thing. You didn't see me wash this. You didn't see this hose in my hand. See you all in a minute. So we are set up and ready to get this started. As you can see, I've already got liquid fertilizer in it. And we all know why. Right, so I don't really want to waste spray, so let's lift that up a bit. There we go. So we'll start this side and get a nice spray and get our big cornfield, sunflower field. Get that sprayed off. We're not going very fast at the minute. Average speed 7 miles an hour. That's fine by me. Not a bad width for this thing, and I really do like I've always said, that Kverneland is now in the game along with Vicon. Because if you've been watching these series and these episodes, you'll know that I have a Kverneland dealership near me that deals in Kverneland and Vicon, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but earlier on today, as I was going to the store, I did see that they had a massive John Deere harvester. I think it was in the workshop, obviously getting something done to it. So I bet that farmer's bill was pretty high. It was an absolute beast of a harvester. Couldn't get really close enough to see what type it was, model number or anything like that, but it was big. I mean, it was huge. And I mainly just see John Deere tractors around near me and a couple of New Hollands. I see a lot of John Deeres now. But then again, John Deere or Case is like the big name brand for tractors. Well, the ones that are well known anyway. But is what it is. Right, so we're going to get this field, try and get this knocked out. Hopefully not use that much liquid fertilizer, but it does go down pretty quick, but not as quick as lime, which definitely makes me happy. So what we'll do is we'll do a montage of getting some of our fields sprayed, and won't really have to worry about money much at the minute now, due to my brain fart actually helping out in getting us silage bales that we can just sell, which is fantastic. Some a screw up that Mr. P did actually pays off. What are the chances of that? You best wait there, I'm swinging round. There we go. So, as I said, montage time. See you all in a bit. Okay, so our big sunflower field is done. Our small little barley field that we have here, I believe it's barley. Let's have a look, just in case. We know what my skills are like. Is it barley? Yes, it is. Wow, I got something right. But we're now going to get in here. We're going to get our corn done. This is going to be a nice little earner for us. I'm hoping anyway, just to make things easier. I will get rid of the fence. There we go, remove that. Because if this was real life, knowing me, I would probably take the fence down. And when I say take it down, I probably mean hit it. But it is nice to see that we are having time to get fertilization. Why can I not fertilize this? What's going on? Oh, that's already fully fertilized. Alright. Well, let's head over here then. I'll get this one fertilized. This one definitely needs it. I thought our cornfield needed it. Apparently not. Mr. P not looking again. No surprises there. If you do watch these episodes, you know it's not going to be the last time Mr. P has an absolute brain fart. Still, it's what it is. And the new Let's Play Survivor series, realistic series, however you want to name it, call it, that is going to be starting real soon. I just wanted to get a couple more things done on this Let's Play to get us just that little bit ahead. Basically, not have to worry about money, and then we'll just have to keep your eyes out for the next Let's Play. I'm not entirely sure what map the new Let's Play is going to be on. I know exactly which one the survival series, the realistic series is going to be on. That's on Hollenschfeld. Hollenschfeld, I'm sure, it's something like that. It's on that one. Built my own farm, altered some of the fields, but I'm not exactly going to tell you which ones I've altered. So, if you want to see exactly what I've done, you have to keep your eye out for the realistic series coming out and the alterations that I've made. And if you do notice some of the alterations, you have to let me know in the comments what you think they are. Bit of interaction there. Been busy at work, not just building the farm, but also altering some of the fields, putting in some new dirt roads and the likes. But still, looks pretty good. I'm happy with the final build that I did. The first one was alright, but as you know, console, pretty limited on where you can put things, pretty annoying. And even when there's a bit of flat land, don't let you put things there, does it? But is what it is. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on with this field because we've still got a couple more fields left to get sprayed. If you just stop the sprayer for a moment. 92, that is our grass field. We then need to head over to 72, 73, 74 and 80. But I won't bore you with the dribble. Some of these I will get done off screen. There's only so many times I can make your ears bleed with the sound of my voice. You call it magic, I call it bliss. Wouldn't really call it bliss, would it, really? Don't really want to hurt your ears. It still is what it is. I've got some weeds in this field. Need to get rid of them. Right, so what I'll do is I will get this field finished. And then what I think I will do, we'll head on over to 73. We'll get that done and then we'll call it the end of the episode. And I'll just crack on and get the rest of the fields sprayed. And apparently start the spray too early. Good going, Mr. P. But still, is what it is. So, I'll see you all in a little while in our other field. See you soon. Okay, so I have topped up with more liquid fertilizer. It cost nearly $2,000, just under, which honestly isn't too bad. I will be fine with that. So let's get over here. Does this field need doing? I do believe it does. 72, yeah, it does. What we'll do is we'll quickly knock this field out and get the next one knocked out, and then that will be the end of this episode. It's just nice to get some liquid fertilizer on our fields, like I said, to increase the yield. And I'm hoping, let's turn those off. I'm hoping that we do get a decent amount of money from the free silage bales. From my brain fart. I honestly still can't believe I did that. You know, I really was off screen. I was so annoyed with myself. I was like, oh, you know, Mr. P, what have you done? Why have you done that? You really need to take note of what you're doing, what the contract is, but nope. Apparently, Mr. P's eyes don't work, and neither does his brain at times. That's why the brain fart central train comes in the station. Which is no surprise there at all. Yeah, my oat field's looking pretty good. Oh, all my fields are looking pretty good. I am hoping though that we do turn up a really good profit with our cornfields. And I did have a comment about sunflowers. You know, the reason we planted them in our big field is, you know, you're gonna say, are you gonna pull or pull up? The reason we put them in our big field is because they did say that to get a decent yield, you really do need to be putting them like in a big field to get a decent yield and decent return from it. So that's what we did. As you know, what happens in these Let's Plays is all dictated by what's said in the comments. And more weeds. Fantastic. That's what I need in my field. Said no farmer ever. So definitely get out my way, bushes. I'm a farmer on a mission to fertilise my fields. Yeah, this sprayer isn't really that long, wide, width, girth. Doesn't have that wide of a boom arm on it, but it's definitely helping with the size of our fields. I mean, our fields aren't massive by any means. I mean, field 80 that we did, oh, that was close. That we did extend. We did extend it like by a fair amount. So I'm hoping we get a decent yield from that field. Especially with us trying to look at doing some pelletizing. Because we're going to get a lot of straw swap. And we're going to use that for straw pellets. Hay pellets are worth more. But at the minute, we just don't have hay. So we make do with what we've got, and what we've got is going to be a lot, well, what we're going to have is going to be a lot of straw. Then we're going to be taking advantage of the pelletizer. And I can't even see where we're going. Should just be a couple of passes, surely. He says. Oh, I can't even see where we've been. Apparently it's working. Well, okay, well, a couple of passes were a bit far-fetched. But it would have been a bit wider than that. Still, is what it is. We're getting our fields done, which is what was needed. Because we don't really want to be running out of time. So we don't have enough time, should I say, to get our fields fertilised. Still, it's going to be good when it's done. So what I'm going to do is, I'll actually get this field done. I'll crack on with that field, get that field done, and I'll see you at the end. And that will be the end of it. Because we're right near this field, might as well get them all done. So, I'll see you in a little while. One more pass after this one, and that will be this field done. And all that will be left, hopefully, we have a look, will be field 80, the one that we did extend out tremendously. That will be the only one that's left. Why is that like that? Don't know. But that will be the only field that is left that will need doing. Which is fantastic. That will be all of our fields fertilised. The only one that isn't is our grass field. But, yeah, is what it is. Still, I'm just really happy that there's only one field left that needs a squirt of fert. Or a squirty fert, whatever you want to call it. There it is. There's just one field left, but I'll get that done off screen. That is going to be the end of this episode. So, hopefully, fingers... Don't make any more noise. Hopefully, those silage bales from that contract that I bodged, hopefully we do get a decent amount of money from those. And to only have one field left to fertilise. I don't think we've done a bad job at all. Like I said, the only field that is left is field 80. We've got 73, 74, 72, 62, 63, 91 and 52 have all been done with fertiliser. 91 don't need it, so that's always a bonus. And what's... okay, some of that grass being cut? What's going on over here? I've not even used this. Is there any point in us having this? You'll have to let me know down in the comments below. This is our cow pasture, but we just haven't used it. I mean, is it worth us having this land if we just have not used it? We could possibly sell this plot of land over here. That would be $120,672 just for this bit of land. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think we should do? We just haven't used it. We've already gone through a full season, haven't used it, but then again, we didn't really have the livestock to do it at the time. And now we've got cows. We don't have that many, but we still haven't used it. Let me know in the comments, what do we do? But that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you did enjoy it, and my brain fart may have paid off. As always, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you here real soon on the Valley, the old farm.